Post-crash fires are fires which occur after an aircraft has crash-landed, or has impacted obstacles, or other aircraft during ground movement, runway incursion or runway excursion. In the event of an impact with the ground, or an obstacle that results in structural damage to an aircraft, a fuel-fed fire can start if fuel comes into contact with ignition sources. Fire can spread quickly to the fuselage and through the cabin, generating heat, smoke, and toxic decomposition products. If the temperature of trapped smoke and gases reaches the auto-ignition temperature, flashover will occur, and an aircraft fuselage can be rapidly engulfed by flames. Depending upon the severity of the crash and any resulting fire, the effect on the aircraft can vary, from minor damage to total hull loss. Similarly, the potential casualty consequence of a fire event ranges from no injuries to the loss of life of all on board. Collateral damage and casualties are also possible, dependent upon the location of the crash site. In order to reduce the impact of post-crash fire, then there are several things that can be done to reduce the probability and severity of a fire. Like when a crash landing is anticipated, if time and aircraft design permits, dump fuel to reduce the amount of fuel on board. Secondly, expeditious emergency evacuation of the aircraft occupants can minimize the loss of life in the event of a post-crash fire. It requires robust training of the cabin crew in evacuation procedures. In order to minimize the potential for injury during the evacuation, the flight deck crew should shut down to isolate the aircraft engines. Lastly, rescue and firefighting services are instrumental in saving lives and minimizing the damage from a post-crash fire.